Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. It's your girl Leilani Love, and today we're going to be taking this beautiful curly hair and turning it into a copper toned wig. So the hair is cute like this, but we're going to make it even better, so stay tuned. We're going to be using the watercolor method today, so I'm going to let you know what tools you need to accomplish the same look. You need a glove, bleach, developer, a bucket to put your materials in, the color you're going to use, and a brush to stir everything with. You can also use a whisk. Now, because of the way my setup was, I added the hot water and then the bleach and developer. I would advise you start with, like, while your water is running into the bucket, put the bleach in and stir everything in while the water is pouring in. It just helps make everything easier and less clumpy. And make sure your water is hot. So you just want to make sure you start by dipping the hair in. You're going to dip it in and out. And you kind of want to make sure that you are also pulling the bleach through each strand. All of the hair has to be saturated. So you're going to have to put your hands in and just pull it through that hair. So as you guys see, my bleach does still have clumps in it. And like I said before, that's because I had all the water in the bucket and then put the bleach. Because it's a powder substance, unless you have a whisk, you definitely want to add the bleach and developer as the water is filling up in the tub. That's going to help with the lumps. Making sure that you don't have lumps is going to make sure that your color is even. You don't have patchy spots, patchy areas. But because I know how to finesse, I'm going to finesse this anyway. I'm going to pull all the lumps out, pull the lumps through, break up those clumps that are in the hair. If you see any clumps of bleach in the hair, break it up, take it out, do whatever you got to do, but don't let those clumps of bleach sit in the hair. Those will be spots that are lighter or not, and keep your color from being consistent. This does take a little time and effort. It's not like, just dipping it in a watercolor and just brushing it through. You want to make sure that everything is evenly saturated, because the bleach is going to be sitting on the hair for a while, and the way that the bleach lays on the hair is going to affect your color. So just make sure that you have everything fully saturated. Make sure the hair is fully separated. You don't want clumps of hair sticking together as well. All right, now I'm going to keep it 100 with you. The color that your hair turns is going to be determined by the quality of the hair, where the hair came from, as far as like if it's Indian hair or whatever or type of hair it is. Some hair turns reddish orange first, some hair turns yellow. It depends on what kind of hair you have. And also, when you buy hair and extensions and weaves and stuff like that, sometimes it comes with henna on it or other chemicals that they use to treat the hair. So all of that is going to affect the outcome of your color. I know that this hair is probably going to turn like a golden brownish color. I'm okay with that, a dark golden brown, because I don't want the hair to be bright. Since I'm doing a natural color, I don't need it to get that light, which is also the reason that I'm doing a bleach bath. I use 30 volume developer because, like I said, I don't want it to be that light. Now, if I was trying to go for something like a 27 or like a number 8, I would definitely want to use a higher developer. All right, now I'm going to cover it with foil because we're going to do like an incubation. We want the heat and everything to trap in. And that's going to help our hair develop a little bit faster and get a little bit lighter than it would if we were just to leave it out in the air. I'm just going to let this sit for a little while. We got our little wig soup going, and we'll check back on it in a few minutes. I'll say about 30 minutes. I'll check back. Now, remember, where you get your hair from and the quality of the hair is going to determine how long it takes to process. After 45 minutes, that's how light it was. This is at the about 2-hour mark. So I feel like this color is good enough because I don't want it too bright. But as you can see, it's not super, super light. All right, so now we're going to do a basic pH balancing wash. You want to make sure you use a neutralizing shampoo. Don't use shampoos that have conditioning in it or conditioning shampoos that can affect how your color takes. Just make sure you wash it out very thoroughly, very good. Get all the bleach out, no conditioner. And then we're just gonna go in, do our basic watercolor dip. Everybody should know how to do this by now. There's plenty of videos out, you know. You wanna make sure you stir the water, make sure you get all the lumps of color out, and just dip the hair in and out, or you can let it sit. I'm gonna let it sit because I want the color to process and I want it to be as deep as possible. I just love how this came out, guys. I'm so in love with the color, the curls, the slight ombre effect. I'm just totally feeling this. And if you want to see the install, make sure you check out my Instagram. I'll be posting pictures there, and I'm also going to do a YouTube video of me doing the install. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Okay? Check out my Instagram for my new posts. Until next time, peace and love.